beautiful people, and welcome back to another Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction video. It is ridiculous how excited I am getting to record these reactions now. I've got the buzz. I really do. Today, I went on a dog walk this morning, and the whole walk I was like, I'm recording a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction today. And I was actually excited. I'm really enjoying this anime. It's so good. The story is fantastic. I'm telling you right now, I am falling in love with Ling. He is an awesome character. If anything happens to my boy Ling, I'm going to kick off, because there is a Luke curse I seem to have where I say I really like this character, really like that character, and then 2 episodes later, So if that happens to Ling, I don't know if I'll ever recover. I don't know if I can do it. First, my boy Hughes, I can't take it if it's Ling. Come on, I can't do it. Please, I want to see him in the final episode, happy on a beach drinking a really nice fruity kind of drink. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Make sure you subscribe if you want more reactions. Let's jump into my first time ever reactions of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 25.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hello? Anybody? What the hell is this place? Damn it. It's Ling's fault! That idiot Prince!
Who do you think you are to call me that?
Ling!
You can't call the future emperor of a nation an idiot.
Are you alright? Hold on.
What's wrong?
How do I know you're not envy in disguise?
That's true.
Oh, come on. Do you want me to recite the hotel room service menu from top to bottom?
Alright, you're Ling.
And what about you? How do I know you're not envy? You little runt.
Will you call it a little runt, you jerk?
Okay, it's really you.
God, Ling really is a badass, isn't he? Ling flipping Neo. He was just like, okay, it's you. Like, Jesus, man. Ling, no, my boy, I'm liking Ling too much. No, no, I can't do it.
How did we even get here?
Last thing I remember, Gluttony swallowed us whole.
So you think this cavernous void is the inside of Gluttony's stomach?
Most likely. Look, there. That's the abandoned house where we were hiding. Also, check this out.
And that's the lieutenant's car.
And I'm guessing all the fire is from the Colonel's attack.
Oh yeah. That proves it. But how could Gluttony's belly be this huge?
I have no idea, but I sincerely doubt that this is a very pleasant place.
Give me that.
What is it?
Ling, look at this.
Is that Al's?
Why is it just his hand? Maybe he didn't get swallowed. Then he's safe. He's gotta be freaking out, wondering where we are now. I wish there was some way I could contact him. Conveniently awakened telepathic powers! Elric brother telepathy!
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, it is true. There is such thing as plot armor and anime convenience. It does happen. So, man, we really need a way to get to the city of the Far Angels. But it's so far away, hence the name, the city of the Far Angels. If only there was a way to get there quickly. Oh, you're going to the city of the Fire Angels? Well, I happen to have the fastest horse in all of the land. Here, just hop on, my friend. Let's go together. Like, anime convenience, right? But I think Ling is right. Somehow, I don't think he's about to develop a superpower.
This place is like a wasteland of buildings and human remains. They're all from different time periods.
I'm starting to wonder if there's even a way out of here.
If not, then I'll make us one.
You will you? How and where?
Okay, now drop the torch.
Oh, I get it now. Here goes.
You should have heard it land by now, right?
A wall! There has to be a wall!
There has to be! No matter how huge this place is, if we keep heading straight, we're gonna reach the edge! There's gotta be some kind of exit somewhere!
I still haven't found her yet. Where is she?
The panda get in?
It isn't like her to just disappear like that.
Maybe she got eaten by a stray dog or something.
Eaten?
I was joking!
She's not a cat. She's actually a panda, but she got a disease when she was a baby and it kept her from growing all the way. I nursed her back to health after her mother abandoned her. Since then, she's been almost like a sister to me.
We're really getting a backstory of the panda? Man, FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood is thorough. If we want like the flipping panda's getting a whole damn origin story, damn. Well, fair enough. I was curious. If I wanted to have a backstory on any character, the panda was at the top of my list. Because I am fairly confident the panda is the mastermind behind everything.
My family, the Qing clan, is one of the lowest ranked houses out of the 50 clans that make up the Qing Empire. We have little to no power at all.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I was drawn to her. She looked so helpless and weak.
Mom was a little cutie panda.
But at the time, I guess I just took pity on her more than anything. But that changed when she became a part of my family. We've been through so much together. She's always been with me. It feels so wrong not having her here now.
This is so random. This is so
I
random.
don't think I could have gone through everything I have without Xiaomei by my side. I know for a fact that I couldn't have made it across the desert without her.
Sure, but that was a pointless endeavor anyway. Why would you risk your life like that for something as preposterous as immortality?
Oh, she's after
Because
immortality
it's
as
the last
well.
hope that my clan has. If I don't return with a method for attaining immortality and present it to the Emperor, it's almost certain my clan will perish.
I wasn't sure if... she probably said it before, but I didn't register it then. So she's after immortality as well. Are there any other people that we're going to meet that are after the same thing too? It doesn't seem like there is actually a real way to be immortal. At least that we know of. There seems to be two ways. There's a homunculus, but I don't really know what a homunculus is. I don't know if a homunculus is a being created out of nothing, right? Let's just say that this space of air here, I just create a being with a brain and everything out of nothing, and it's just a living being. Or if a homunculus is like a clay person, I create a human, but they're an empty vessel, and I put a soul inside of them. Similar to what happened with Al in the suit of armor. Because if that's the case, that's pretty much what you could do with Al. Al will never be able to get his original body back, unless, like they said, it's just floating around in the truth area somewhere. Or they could just create Al a body that is pretty much 100 realistic, like the homunculus.
That's why I risked my life crossing the desert with Xiaomei.
Oh, come on, cut it out. You're gonna drown us all. Ow! Sir?
We've got some time before the sun comes up. There won't be as many guards patrolling the streets.
You mean you're gonna help me try to find her? He's a good person.
His people were completely wiped out during the Civil War a few years ago. That's right. He knows a thing or two about loss. So I'm sure he can identify with your worries about the fate of your clan.
I know so many of you in my last few reactions were like, no, Scar had PTSD, all this happened, Scar was in a state of rage, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I don't really care. I don't care. Scar woke up and just killed 2 innocent people. I get that he was upset. I get that he saw his brother's arm. But that is going to be one of these situations where it's going to be pretty hard to forgive him after what he's done to Winry. Winry's my girl. And Scar did that to her parents, who were good people, even in a state of rage. I mean, imagine you were Winry. Put yourself in Winry's shoes, right? And someone did that to your parents. Are you telling me you'd be like, bah, no, they were in a state of rage. Anyone would have done the same. No, bollocks would you, exactly.
What's the holdup?
I've lost.
You coming or not?
Yeah, let's go.
I was liking Scar. I thought Scar was kind of cool. I was sort of liking him a little bit. But now, I think he's just a
This
douche.
is really starting to get old. Blood doesn't make for good terrain.
I noticed. And we're still not any closer to an exit.
I'm starving to death.
Starving to death inside
As soon as
Bloody.
we're out, I'll let you order anything from room service. And you can eat as much as you want. And sleep as long as you like. Ling?
I can't make it.
Does Ling
Don't
really need that
tell
much
me
street?
you're giving up so soon? Are you that pathetic? It's bad enough when you collapse in the street, but here? Get up! Come on! Quit being so weak!
Just go.
You spineless jellyfish! Alright, fine then!
I can't remember why, but someone did say something about Ling being tired all the time in the comment section. I can't remember what the justification was for it. Which is interesting, because we knew something about, like, perhaps the reason Ed is so tired all the time is something related to Owl's body, I don't know, or Owl's tired all the time, one or the other.
Give up and die if you want, but you're not dragging me down! I'm seriously leaving you here!
We all know you're not, Ed.
I'm not messing around, Ling!
I thought you were gonna leave me behind.
There's way too many people I'd be letting down by dying here. And you've got people waiting for you to get back too, right? Shut up! If you're strong enough to...
So hungry. I wish we could find something to eat.
Well, actually, you know... leather goods are edible. We've got a meal. That should do it. Here you go.
You don't have athlete's foot, do you?
My foot is made of metal, you idiot! Oh, man. That shoe filled me up.
I'm sorry, Ed.
Why is that?
It's all my fault that you're here.
Could you do that? Could you actually eat a leather boot? I imagine it probably is edible in a way. It's just, in a gross way, it is just skin. Could you eat it? I never even thought about that. Huh. That's true, that's interesting.
It is not.
Good thing to know.
Besides, this place is a joke compared to what my teachers put me through. It just sucks that we have no idea where this place is. But that's alright. As long as we've got our health, we can find an exit out of here.
Compared to what teacher
You're
put them
sure
through.
optimistic.
So funny.
Not really. I'm just stubborn. And if I even think about giving up, I have Al's iron fist to look forward to. What's wrong?
There's something out there. Is that?
I thought so. I should have known it'd be you guys.
It's definitely envy.
Please show me the way out of here!
You're just going to start begging the enemy for help like that?
If it means surviving, I'll be his best friend!
Talk
It
about
doesn't
yourself.
matter because there is no exit. You've really gotten us into a fine mess. I can't believe you got me swallowed with you.
You just said swallowed.
I wasn't really liking Envy at the beginning, but the more this goes on, it's very strange. The more I like the homunculus. I think they're very well done. The characters all pretty good. Like, I liked Lust for completely scientific reasons, and Envy I liked. Envy I like now. Like, I feel like Envy's becoming kind of cool. I'm liking Envy a lot more. And flipping, who was the other one? What was the name? There's Lust, Envy. Flipping, you guys all know the other one I liked. What was the name? Was it Pride? Greed? Was it Greed? I think it might have been Greed, right? I really liked Greed. I feel Greed was really cool. Such a like shame they were only in for like 2 episodes. They were a really cool character. I'm starting to like the homunculus and the Sins more and more. The only one I don't like is Bradley. He can eat a dick.
So we really are inside Gluttony's stomach?
Well, yes and no. See, it's a lot more complicated than that. Just ask the pips. I mean the alchemist. He should have realized what place this is.
I did notice something when Gluttony swallowed us. It was like I had a familiar feeling.
So you do remember then. This isn't the first time you've been through this.
The portal of truth. But it wasn't pitch black and filled with a sea of blood. It was more like an entirely white void.
Oh yeah? So that's what the real one looks like.
The real one?
Gluttony is a failed experiment by our father to create his own portal of truth.
He's a what?
Despite how powerful our father is, he still couldn't create one. We're trapped inside a defective portal of truth. So this place, it exists somewhere in between reality and truth.
The more I keep... They call him father. The Elric brothers have a father as well. We haven't really met this father. The father looks similar to the Elric's parent as well. And now the father of the homunculus just happens to be trying to create a portal of truth. Why? Well, I don't know. Maybe to bring back a wife they lost.
In between?
And I can assure you that there's no way out of here. The only option we've got is to... And I exist somewhere in between reality and truth.
Okay, wait.
In between?
This place, it exists somewhere in between reality and truth.
In between?
And I can assure you
It's
that
like
there's
limbo.
no way out of here. The only option we've got is to sit here until our strength runs out. And that's it. All we can do is wait here to die.
Is limbo.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I was wondering if we were going to see Envy pop up.
Full Metal Alchemist.
So they're literally in a limbo now.
No way. Don't think I'm falling for any of that crap. I know you're lying to us, Envy. You're lying, aren't you? So there really isn't a way out? We're gonna die here? Wait. No. Hold on. I can't die here. What's Al gonna do if I die? We made a promise and he needs me to get back to normal. Damn it! I want to know who your father is. Who would try to create their own portal? It's Fuhrer Bradley, isn't it?
What, are you serious? Huh, nice try, but King Bradley's nothing more than a homunculus.
Told you so. The fifth laboratory. Human lives sacrificed to make Philosopher's Stones. Homunculi. And if the Fuhrer's on your side, then I'm guessing you're the ones behind Ishval.
Oh, Ishval!
So we've met all the sins, right? But it only just showed us 5 there. But there's 7. We've met all of the 7, right? We have met them all.
I couldn't have asked for a more enjoyable job than that. You remember the incident that started the war, right?
I had always heard it was because a military officer accidentally shot an Ishvalan child.
Yep. And the one that proudly pulled the trigger was none other than yours truly.
Jesus!
Excuse me. I know what happened in Ishval. Yoki told me.
You have no idea how good that felt. I ravaged their entire country with a single bullet. I mean, talk about invigorating. Oh, and the best part? The officer that I pretended to be, he was actually a moderate who had always publicly opposed the military's occupation in Ishval. And listen to this. The poor fool couldn't come up with a plausible defense and they court-martialed him. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over how easily manipulated humans are.
So you're responsible. You were the one who shot and killed that poor innocent child. You destroyed my hometown. You drove out the Ishvalans. You're the one who turned Scar into a murderer. And it was you. You're the reason Winry's parents were killed. You're the one to blame! What the hell? He didn't budge.
Okay then, if that's how you want it.
Ed, get back!
I'm gonna show you two boys something neat before we die. Consider it a party gift!
Did you notice his footprints back when we were all fighting in the forest? What? No. What's your point? Just that he's freakishly heavy for the size of his body.
He might be a bit bigger than he looks.
Damn! What the hell? How is that a homunculus? They're supposed to be artificial humans, right?
So that's why when Ed punched him, he didn't even budge, because it would be like punching a damn skyscraper. What the fuck is that thing? What the hell? Okay. Hey, it's the mastermind behind everything, the panda. That evil son of a bitch.
What do I do?
I have no idea.
What do I do? I'm scared. I don't want Father to be mad at me.
What did you say? You have a father?
Uh-huh.
Is he the one that made the homunculi?
Father made us.
Where does everything he swallows go? It's gotta be some kind of trick. Come on, think! We made a promise and Brother might still be alive. I can't just give up now! Gluttony, will you take me with you? Will you take me to meet your father?
I guess so. He'll be happy since you're a human sacrifice.
Oh, sure, right. That's why he'll want to meet me. And I guess I'll find out what that means.
We're finally getting the answers?
In regards to the search for potential sacrifices.
I was interested about this. My guess is I feel like the father is gonna be the Elric's dad. Like, that it feels like it's leaning towards that. I don't think it's gonna be much of a huge reveal if it is that. It'd be more of a reveal if it isn't that at this point. Simply because of how the flipping side... Because we've got a side image of the flipping father, and it looked like the Elric's dad. They keep calling it father. It just seems like it's all alluding to that fact. So like I said, it'd be more of a reveal if it isn't. It makes sense now a little bit with the portal as well and the creation of it and why they would be trying to create that portal. So there is a bit of interesting why they're trying to create homunculi. Like, the idea behind this father that is creating artificial humans and souls and imprinting souls in bodies and trying to find a way into the truth, the world of the truth by creating this portal. Who would have the motivation to do something like that? I can only think of one person and of one reason. That's what I mean. That's why I'm leaning towards that a little bit. But maybe we're finally getting those answers. I thought we wouldn't get them for ages, but it looks like we might be getting them soon.
Our only candidates are the Elric brothers.
What about Dr. Marco? Isn't he ready?
We still have Kimberly.
I doubt that Kimberly could muster up the nerve it takes to open the portal. That reminds me. How have things been progressing along with Mustang's candidacy?
That's a question for the Fuhrer. He plans on having a nice long talk with him.
I was wondering about this.
Tell me, why are you bothering to let me live?
Because you aren't going to learn your lesson if you're dead, soldier.
And the military? How long has all this been going on?
The homunculi have been controlling this entire nation since its inception.
So all this time you've been sitting back and laughing at our struggles? I saw you at General Hughes's funeral. Your hands were trembling. So did you fake that as well?
Why must everyone make such a fuss over the death of a single soldier? The moment a soldier dons his uniform, he accepts the reality that he might be buried in it. And about my hands, Hughes's child screeched throughout the entirety of his funeral. My hands were trembling with anger.
How can you even say such a thing? You have a child too.
You're speaking of Salim? He's more well-behaved than that.
And how do you think he'd react if he found out that his father was a homunculus?
Was that a threat? You'll have to do better. Celine will never work as a point of weakness in my life. But you, on the other hand...
Someone has to kill Bradley. This motherfucker's gotta die. This son of a bitch. You bring kids into a situation? Fuck you. This guy's gotta die. I hope Mustang tortures this dude into a little crisp. And then Mustang is like, that crisp look nice? And he eats the crisp. That's what I'm hoping happens now.
I know
Fingers crossed for that.
exactly who to use as your weak point.
Hawkeye!
Lieutenant Hawkeye!
What's wrong, Sergeant?
I received a memo from the Personnel Bureau. And, well, I'm being transferred to the Southern Command Center.
They transferred you?
And I'm not the only one.
This guy looks a bit like
Ada's being
Hughes.
sent to the Western Command. And Warrant Officer Fallman's been reassigned to the Northern Command.
Lieutenant Hawkeye?
You've been
Yes, sir.
reassigned to the fuck
I'm
you miles
Yakovlev
away.
from personnel.
Am I being transferred?
And my name is Storch. I'm the personal assistant to Fuhrer Bradley. I need you to take this.
Am I being reassigned, sir?
That's correct.
I'd like to look at them. What is this? This can't be right. Are you sure that these are my orders?
Where are they sending you?
First Lieutenant Riza Hawkeye is to report for duty at Central Command Center as personal assistant to Fuhrer Bradley.
It's as simple as that. She'll be under my watch from now on.
Hell no! You go and play by yourself!
This isn't good!
Jeez.
Can you make a weapon?
You got it! With this ocean of blood, there's plenty of iron to work with!
You have the tackiest sense of taste.
Come on! I think it looks pretty damn sharp myself. Can we take him?
God. The design of this thing is nuts. Even the tongue is like hands and things just crawling out and stuff.
Doubt it. He is a giant monster. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure he broke 2 of my ribs.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up myself. But that's beside the point. All that matters now is filling him with some pain!
Man, I'm loving Ling more and more! Ah!
Are you sure this is the right way, Gluttony?
Uh-huh.
But this is the way... It can't be. Your father is living in Central?
Let it all out.
I mean, are we surprised? Are we surprised, people? Are we surprised? Is there an after credit scene? Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. Maybe? 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 No. So, let's recap, shall we? Owl is on his way to meet the father. Ooh, I wonder who that could be. Ed is inside of Gluttony with Envy and Ling. They are fighting Envy, who is a giant crocodile, weird-looking, flipping dinosaur creature with about 100 damn little weird human people inside of him. Kind of weird. Okay. Hawkeye has been reassigned to work under Fuhrer Bradley. Why Hawkeye would ever accept that and not just resign makes no sense. Like, Bradley's whole play is, now she's working under me. What are you going to do? Well, I quit. Bye. Ah, I didn't see that coming. Why didn't she just quit? I don't get it. Is Mustang going to be let go? Is the whole idea Mustang cooperates because Hawkeye's going to be working under Bradley? I don't know. It just seems bizarre. Why doesn't Hawkeye just quit and become like a more of a mercenary? I don't really understand that. Everyone else from the unit has been dispatched and sent away. Are they going to follow those orders? And none of them know about Fuhrer Bradley being homunculus because they weren't privy to when it was discussed. The only one that does know is the Doctor. And I don't know where he is at the moment. He drove away. Is he looking after Land Fam, right? So those two know. But other than that, that's it. And then you've got the team that took Ross, Lieutenant Ross, to Xing, right? As well. So but they don't know about Fuhrer Bradley, I don't think. But there's still some allies there, right? So in terms of allies, they don't really have many anymore. Their team has definitely been whittled down a little bit. So I'm interested to see what happens now because they don't really have many friends. I mean, Nick cool for Teacher, but Teacher's ill. So Teacher is a brilliant fighter, but still not someone you really want in your corner. Then again, I take an ill Teacher over most people. I don't know. Bit of a crazy way to end that episode, right? Damn. I wonder if we're going to find out who this father is. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It really does feel like they're alluding to it being someone, but maybe I am completely wrong. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, press that subscribe button, support the channel, join the family, and as always, my friends,